some of the things that I hope that they add in the upcoming update, the massive update that's going to allow us to color theme the rooms, etc., etc. Like, for one, I hope they allow us to color theme the original bathroom just because it's so dull. The kitchen, the workroom, and the living room. I would like for them to allow us to add wallpaper to the rooms that don't have wallpaper. I would like, what I would really like? I would really like for them to add like cribs and playpens and things like that. Stacks of clothing and little things like little I don't want to call them accessories, but additions that will just allow us to kind of like lie things around just so it could look like a full house. Because if you have a massive house like this and you have a large family, there will be no keeping everything tidy in order all of the time. Wait, the ghost is in the yard, so that means that there is a collectible somewhere near. Yep. Okay, let me grab one of the kids. Well, let's let him do that since I've had him working for a few minutes now. Let him walk over there, stretch his legs, because they love to use stretching their legs or needing to rest their feet as an excuse to not work. They use every single excuse. So she's in the kitchen. You better is preparing a meal. I like the fact also in Virtue Families 3 that it takes a much shorter amount of time for them to prepare a meal. I just felt that in Virtue Families 2 it took like at least 10 minutes for them to prepare the same exact meal, which was a bit annoying. I wish that the hallways in this game were not as narrow, because I'm the kind of person, like, I see potential to plop furniture any and everywhere, every corner, nook, cranny, etc. And the hallways, I'm having a difficult time putting furniture there. In Virtue Families 2, I used to put like furniture, seating in the areas in the corners, in the hallways. I want to do a video where I compare my old Virtue 2 home to this home, just to give you some, maybe it'll help some people get decor ideas for their home, because I love to fill the hallways. I love to fill everything. I want this big house to be filled with furniture and things that they can interact with. I really wish that barbecuing was more of a real experience where they do go to the kitchen and grab things from the refrigerator, but I want to hear it sizzle. I want to see it smoking. I want to see them set the barbecue on a picnic table and sit around and have a real picnic. Virtue Families 3, the differences, the additions, the upgrading itself, isn't bad. I like it a lot, actually. I like it much better than Virtue Families 2, and that's probably just because we only had the option of Virtue Family 2 for like 5 years. Oh, there's another collectible. And so anything, Virtue Families 3 couldn't, there isn't anything that could be wrong with it as far as I'm concerned. I was so desperate for a newer version of the game. So, hold on. There she is. Where's Hoot? Hoot is my favorite just because I love his name. I changed her name to Our. I don't know if I posted that video yet or not, but she's just so adorable. All she does is read. I mean, the house is yours. The next generation is yours, love. I'm really hoping that kind of behavior will allow her to work on her own, go to her workstation on her own in Generation 11, but we'll see. She's selling a collectible. I'm going to let her stretch her legs and do her thing. He's over here. Another reason why I purchased like the pool and then this big playhouse is because to me they're investments. When I'm low on coins, I'll just sell them because they almost never use the pool, the hot tub, and it doesn't matter how much you encourage it. They just don't make a habit of using the pool, the hot tub, or the house, the playhouse. I wonder if it would be a difference if I had like 12 kids in the house, because usually when there are more family members in the house, they tend to interact with virtually any and everything. They're always just going around doing any and everything they can think of. Do I have this collectible? Where's Hoot? He's sleeping, but sorry, bro. I'm gonna need you to get this for me. Do I have that one already? Yeah. I don't think I found a new item in a while. But I do think that increase in collectibles in a yard is some. I think that's maybe a way of the developer helping as far as making, giving people an option of making money, because these little ones, they only make like $15 to $60 a day, $90 at most, probably $120 max, and we don't really see it in our income, and they don't work on their own, so it's useless at this point. It still remains useless. So buying coins, selling collectibles, selling your furniture, all of those things are the only ways. I love the fact that, let me see if she will do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Owl, with your precious soul. Let's see if she does yoga. Yeah, in Virtual Families 2, they did not interact with the yoga ball. And this one, they will sit here and do yoga for like 40 minutes. I think it's so cute. Let's watch her exercise for a minute. Let's see if she does it. She does jumping jacks. They do side planks. It's just hilarious. I don't want to bore you guys too much with that, but yeah. We'll just let she's stretching. I think she's warming up right now. Isn't she just like the most precious? Goodness gracious. Can you just be real, please? Oh my God. And the fact that her favorite color is yellow, girl, you stolen my heart. You stolen my heart. You precious thing. Let me see what he likes to do. Surprises and water. All he does is watch television and drink water, so I'm not even... Thank you, you. Can you get back to work now? She's 30. Where's the other one? He's sleeping. No, we don't sleep in his house. We don't sleep. We don't sleep in his house, so we work and make money. Where's Hoot at? I'm going to show you guys how he's sleeping again. Let me see if he's old enough to sit in the... This is how they interact with the hot tub. They'll just sit there. After a few minutes, they'll jump into it, and let's see what she's doing over here with her precious self. You see? Look at her. She is just so adorable. Oh my God. Okay, good. I need you for a second anyway. Come here. I need you to collect this collectible for us. Let's see if it's a new item or... selling the collectible. Oh, there's another one. He's over here. I'm not going to bother him. If once they grab the item, you see my coins are 7233. Once they grab the item, the money goes to your bank account. So you don't have to. The only reason I'm letting her walk all the way through the house to the computer to sell a collectible is just to give her a break out of her workstation for a few minutes. Where did Owl go? Oh, they usually walk around. Yeah, she's still doing yoga. She's stretching her little tiny legs. She's so cute. Oh my God. I should not be so just attached to a virtual algorithm, because I think she's just literally a 1 and 0, like a algorithm. I think that's the name for it. I'm not even sure if I pronounced it correctly. What is he doing? Getting a drink of water. I swear, Hoot, as his profile says, he likes water. I should count. I should do a whole video on how many times he goes and gets a cup of water. And I don't like the fact that they drink water from the bathroom. Like, what? I understand that it's a virtual game and he doesn't know any better, but come on, the bathroom to drink water. If you don't go... Let me try to set him in front of the kitchen sink and see if I could create a habit where he gets the water. Can he? Since he says small, I need him to see the sink. Oh, forget it. Go ahead. Go watch television. I don't think Hoot has ever read a book. I don't think so. I think he drinks water and watches television. She's done, so... No, we're not going to be sitting here wishing for bedroom stuff. If you want bedroom stuff, then make some money. Because each bed costs 2,600 coins. So I'm going to need you to get ahead. 2,600? Is that correct? Where's Awa? Because she's just so... Look, reading a book. How can you not be more precious than she is? Okay, that's it for tonight. Let's see where he's at. He hasn't made anything. Let me see. I think I have an upgrade available for him. Because sometimes, for some reason, no matter how much they work, there won't be any progress updated until you give them the magazine. I don't know if that's just happening to me. I don't know if that's a glitch or anything. Let me see. Let me just let him pick up this collectible. I don't know how many collectibles I've collected in the last few minutes of this video, but that's just an indication of how much money you can make in this game. You can make 1,000, 2,000, depending on how long you're on the game. You can make 1,000, 2,000 coins a day minimum. There's so many collectibles. They pop up all day. And if you save your coins, you can save at least 2,000 coins per day. Probably more. It depends on how long you're watching TV. Who we gonna have to here make a meal because I love you. You are adorable, but bro, the television, leave it alone. I wonder if I turn the televisions off, will they still want to watch TV all day? Let's see what she's doing. She's getting some sleep. Has she? No. We don't sleep in this household until we complete a level of work. We're not sleeping. All right, that's it for today.